here on the set of the Ram Report as we continue here to talk Colorado State basketball. Brian Roth back with you, of course, joined by the Pep Band, and we welcome in head coach Kristen Holt as well. We'll talk some Colorado State women's basketball. Before we do that, let's bring in Chris Kruger. He's the director of the Pep Band. Chris, thanks for bringing your crew out here. Talk a little bit about how you guys prepare to go into each particular game. What's your goal? What's your mission? Because you provide such an energy in this building every time you guys come out.
Well, thank you so much. It really boils down to three different things. The first thing we want to do is we want to support the Rams, whether it's the men's basketball or the women's basketball on the court, and that's our main goal in what we do here. Our second one is to sound good. We want to sound good out here so that the crowd enjoys it and people get into it. And the third is we really just want to have fun. We want to have fun in the stands, and we want to get the crowd into it and have them have fun as well.
Yeah, talk about some of the traditions that you guys have started as well, because they're very, very neat.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. We have the free throw chants that we do that a lot of the crowd gets into. We've got the Start the Bus that's evolved over a number of years in the trombone section from way before any of us were all here. There's a lot of things that we just kind of keep bringing back to each game.
Yeah, it's always those trombone players. I know it is. Kristen, they really provide you a boost, don't they?
We were undefeated this year at home, and that band is a big reason why. They get our crowd fired up, and that home court advantage is huge in our conference.
Well, Chris, stay around. Thanks so much, though, again, for bringing the Pep Band on out here. Again, Colorado State women's basketball, wrapped up their home schedule, undefeated in Mountain West Conference play. We'll talk about the big win over San Diego State here this past Saturday. Have to bring up, though, that trip down to the pit against New Mexico, a contest in which I know you got beat a little bit on the boards and couldn't pull out the road win.
Yeah, it was a tough game. It's a tough place to play, as we know. We haven't won there in a long time. I really felt all week preparing for that game. Our kids didn't respond to the loss at Wyoming very well. It's like we were having a little bit of a hangover from that and just couldn't get ourselves emotionally ready for that game. And if you're going to go play a team on the road like at New Mexico, you've got to bring energy. And I just didn't think we were at the top of our game.
Well, it kind of set up an important game then on Saturday, really almost a must-win game for Colorado State, as they had league-leading San Diego State in here. Of course, it was senior day, and boy, you guys put on a great show, knocking off the Aztecs. I know you were mentioning before we went on air here, it's kind of a perfect day.
It was. We had a really nice ceremony with our seniors and their parents, and we honored Cody, our manager, and he's helped us out for 4 years. And then to get a win, it wasn't just a win, it was a close game, a game where I thought we played really well. Megan Heimstra had her career high at 21 points, showed up big. And to get a win against the first place team in the conference, it's a 20-win team. We have not beaten a 20-win team since I've been here. And so another milestone that our program has taken on.
Yeah, again, another home win for Colorado State, and you look at that game. It was back and forth. 9 lead, or check that 9 times the game was tied. 13 lead changes in the contest. What was the key for you down the stretch in a tight game and that enabled you guys to pull out the win?
Well, Courtney Clements for San Diego State is an excellent player. We had a hard time stopping her. She had 24 points for the day. But in the last minute and a half, we did a great job on her defensively. In fact, they had a turnover because of our defense. And then we made free throws. Kim Mestog hit 4 free throws down the stretch, and that helped clinch the game. Yeah,
you mentioned Megan Heimstra, the junior, goes for a career high 21 points. And she didn't take many shots to get to 21. Very efficient. That was a career best. And I know when she can bring energy for you guys, you're a much better basketball team.
We are, and my favorite play of the day of Megan's was we had a turnover. Their guard was running down the floor, ready to go shoot a layup, and Megan runs her down, one of their quickest players, and blocks her from behind. And boy, that really got the crowd going, and great play, great effort play on Megan's part.
It's always great to win senior day. How about the 2 seniors, Kim Mestog and obviously, Kelly Hartig? Kim goes for 16 points, a usual solid performance for her. I know it's kind of senior day's always bittersweet, isn't it?
It is. I think it would be probably a lot more sad if you knew it was your last game ever with these guys, but you never know when that last game's going to be. And we've got a lot to play for yet, and those two are special, and they've kind of taken different paths here to CSU, but both have had really good careers.
You mentioned the fact that San Diego State was a 20-win team. The Rams knock them off. What kind of confidence does that give your ball club now, knowing that you can hang with the best?
That gave us a big boost, and you know, hopefully we'll carry that over to our game against UNLV on Wednesday. That's a big game, second place game, and then that will hopefully carry us into the tournament.
Yep, the winner of the UNLV San Diego, or UNLV Colorado State game, I should say, coming up on Wednesday from Vegas, will have sole possession of second place and get the number 2 seed in next week's Mountain West Conference tournament. We'll talk about that and much more. Stay with us here on the Ram Report.
Twitter is great. Here's one. That darn cat is in the tree again. Where's a 7-footer when I need one?
Here, kitty, kitty, come on.
Heard you looking for a 7-footer.
Wow, Coach Miles, this is crazy. I just tweeted that.
Trevor, you got this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's more of a dog guy. This ought to do the trick.
Okay, thanks.
That's what we're here for. Go Rams!
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing.
Taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town. It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
43,000 CSU Ram alums call Denver home. Now it's easier for Denver Ram fans to stay connected with CSU. Visit the all-new Colorado State University Denver Center, where all Ram alums will feel at home. You can make professional connections, enjoy events with other alumni. You can even show your Ram pride with all the best CSU fan gear. Stay connected with CSU. Visit us at 17th and Glenarm or online at rams5280.colostate.edu.
The Pep Band continuing to provide some entertainment and energy here on the Ram Report. Welcome back, Brian Roth, your host. You were mentioning you want them to show up at your practice here this afternoon.
That'd be awesome. I'll tell
you
you.
think the energy level of the girls would go up?
Instantly. It would energize the coach, I know that.
Colorado State can wrap up their season on Wednesday on the road at UNLV. Before we get to that big matchup with the Lady Rebels, let's talk about Haley Thompson a little bit. The sophomore guard from Mullen High School has started just about every conference game for you. And she's a kid who I know is growing as her career goes along. She's hit some big shots for you this year.
She has. Her confidence has grown, and she's stepping into her shot, looking to take it. And we need her to continue to do that because she's really, again, has taken on a role of hitting shots, especially when they take Kim out of the equation, and big shots that have won us some key conference games.
One of 2 captains on the Rams squad. Here's Haley Thompson.
She's going to put her head down, drive, hang in the air. No good, but Haley Thompson's there for the offensive board. Clears a little space and gets the putback.
I'm Haley Thompson. I'm a guard, and I'm majoring in communications with a minor in business.
Now they're going to have to kick out to Harding. Her long jump shot is no good, an air ball, but Thompson's there to clear the offensive board and the putback.
My experience at Colorado State so far has been really, really awesome. It's been last year as a freshman, I got a lot of experience and had a lot on my hands, and this year it's been even better. And I love the coaching staff and the team, and everything has just been really fun.
Goes backdoor to Haley Thompson, 12-foot jump shot's up and good.
My favorite thing about basketball is the camaraderie you make on your team. My teammates are some of my best friends, and most of my closest friends are teammates I've had for a long time. So it's just, on and off the court, the chemistry you make is friendships that you'll never really, they won't ever go away.
Kim Mestall gets the loose rebound. Long outlet pass to Haley Thompson, who broke free, and the fast break basket.
my communications major with a minor in business. I would love to do something like sports marketing with that. I think that, you know, being like a representative for maybe a team or a brand or something, I would love to do that and be involved in sports.
As to go back door to Haley Thompson, cutting down the lane. She gets it under with the right hand, the basket, and the foul.
We've got a great team this year, and we've got 2 strong senior leaders. And then we've got a young team. So even in years to come, I think that we've got a really bright future, and we've got hard workers who want to learn.
Again, Haley Thompson, the sophomore guard from Mullen High School in Denver. Well, it's a big week. It's the final week of the regular season for Kristen Holt and the Colorado State women's basketball team on the road at UNLV. You guys are both tied for second place, so the winner's going to get the number 2 seed in the conference tournament.
It's a big game. There's a lot on the line, not only the seeding, but I think both teams are trying to position ourselves that if we don't win our conference tournament, we can make some type of postseason play. They are graduating 4 seniors. It'll be their senior night, and it's a big game for both.
And what do you remember about the first game? Rams knocked off the Lady Rebels here in Fort Collins in the first meeting back in early February.
You know, we jumped out to an early lead, did a lot of great things in transition. Our defense, offense and defense were both very active. Defensively, we were in a zone and just kind of did the things that we needed to do to get that win.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Okay, well, that's going to wrap up the program here on the Ram Report for Kristen Holt, head coach of the women's basketball team. Of course, head coach Tim Miles and Chris Kruger and the CSU Pep Band. We'll see you next week as they perform the CSU fight song. Take it away. Thanks for joining us on the Ram Report with Tim Miles. Join us again next time.